I have over 400 Spark friends. I'm not bragging. Many of you probably have twice that or three times that or just as many as I do. But I found something shocking the other day when I kind of looked at their status that maybe only a fourth of those Spark friends are active. Some of them have been inactive for 5, 6, 7 months. A lot of them started, quit. And I guess I have to sit and say, I wonder why. Good nutrition program, good exercise programs, super support from not only the Spark friends, but the staff at Spark. Really great thing going on. And then it kind of hit me yesterday afternoon, something that I felt from time to time, is that sometimes you feel like you're out there on a ledge all by yourself. You have some conflicting feelings inside yourself, and the first thing you begin to think is, gosh, I'm going to fail. Or gosh, this isn't going to work and I'm going to get fat again. Or I'm going to stay fat. Or I can't lose weight. Or I can't exercise. Or I can't do this and I can't do that. And boy, there's an awful cold wind blowing out on that ledge when you're standing out there. Trust me, I know. But you know, the one thing I guess I was wise enough to do early on in this process is that I found a mentor. Now, I'm not going to embarrass this person by going on and identifying them. But I happened to latch on to someone who had been sparking for a length of time, had a significant weight loss by working the program here, which means they knew the triumphs and they knew the failures. They were a team leader, and they were the kind of person who was not afraid to tell me, John, I think you probably should have turned right here instead of turning left. Now, at the same time, they're also the person who kind of rushed in. I remember the first time that I had a game, and I thought my whole world was ending, and they were like, deep breath, let's look at this, what happened, what do you have to do? I don't communicate with them daily. A lot of times I don't communicate with them weekly. I do from time to time write to them, and from time to time they check up on me. Hey, you asked me to check up on you, John. How's everything going? And sometimes it's, they could be going better, and I usually write back and say, how come? Here's the thing. I know that person is there. I know that person has been through what I've been through. I know that person is going to give me good advice. You got to be careful, because you don't want to become dependent on somebody that's a mentor. They are my go-to person. They are the person I go to when I just kind of seem to not be able to see the forest because of the trees. But I think that process has helped me as much as anything else has helped me here. Somebody to stand back and look objectively at me. My wife loves me. She's going to let me eat a cookie. Because, I mean, she loves me. And it's like, oh, I can't be mean to him. The same thing with my kids. Excuse me. Same thing with a lot of my friends. But here I've got a person who has nothing at stake in my life other than wanting me to be as healthy as they are. And so they can be objective with me and they can be open with me. And I believe that's a real key to success. Having someone who's walked just a little bit ahead of you, knows where the bumps and bruises might come in, and is able to say, whoa, time out, John, I've been through this, it's okay, here's what I would do if I were you, or here's some advice. And honestly, there's a couple times they said to me, that's a really good question. I haven't encountered that. It's nice to know somebody's in your corner. I have a lot of friends, you know, you are who you hang around with. I have a lot of friends who have been healthy their entire lives. And so, you know, when I struggle with something, they kind of look at me like, why is that a problem? My mentor's been there. So I would suggest that you find somebody here at Spark that you respect, somebody that's been in the program a while, and ask them, would you be my mentor? I'm going to tell you the first reaction you're going to get from somebody is gee, me? Now, the person that I consider my mentor, I didn't ask. Right? It kind of evolved, and it didn't dawn on me till the other day that really that's kind of how I looked at that person. Someone whose wisdom I respected and experience I respected. Good mentor is going to be honest with you. Now, be prepared that they may already be mentoring somebody, and because I kind of do coaching for a living in developmental areas, a lot of times you're going to run into somebody that's saying, I'm mentoring 2 or 3 people, and right now I don't think it would be fair to any of you if I took on any more. Just something to think about. It's another tool in your toolbox. It's another person who can help you. I would suggest you don't choose someone who you consider a close spark friend, a BFF, call it whatever you want. Choose somebody that you know has been there and is going to be objective. And now I'm getting repetitive, which is always a good sign for me to sign on. So I guess the first question you need to ask yourself is, would I benefit from having a mentor? It worked well for me. Have a great day. 90 days left in 2010. Make them all good ones.